Hey guys, I'm Miles. AnyNet Plus allows you to control your TV and an external device with just one remote, as long as they're connected via an HDMI cable. One cable, one remote, two devices. Let me show you how. First, confirm that both devices are AnyNet Plus compatible. You can either look for the AnyNet Plus logo on the device or look in the owner's manual. For this video, we will be connecting a Samsung Blu-ray player to our TV. With both devices turned off, take your HDMI cable, connect one end to the HDMI out on the Blu-ray player and the other end to one of the HDMI ports on the television. And that's all the connecting that needs to be done. Now it's time to turn on the TV and get the AnyNet Plus device detected and ready to use. Pointing the remote at your TV, press the Tools button. The Tools menu should appear on your TV screen. At the top of the list, the AnyNet Plus option will appear. Highlight AnyNet Plus and press Enter. There will be a section titled Device List. Scroll up using the up-down arrows on your remote until Device List is highlighted. Press Enter. The AnyNet Plus device should be listed, but if it's not, press the red button near the bottom of your remote. Your TV will start a search for AnyNet Plus devices. Once the search is done, click Enter. Highlight your device and press Enter, and you're finished. If the AnyNet Plus option didn't appear on your screen, you need to make sure the feature is turned on in the TV. With your AnyNet Plus Blu-ray player connected, you can now control both devices with the convenience of one remote. Here's how. After you've turned on your TV, follow these steps to turn on your Blu-ray player. Like in the setup, press the Tools button on your remote. Highlight the AnyNet Plus option and press Enter. Select Device List and press Enter. Select the device you want to turn on and press Enter. Your TV will read Connecting to AnyNet Plus device. It will now automatically power on the device, set the TV to the correct HDMI input, and verify the supported resolution. It's that easy and incredibly convenient. You're now able to use the TV remote to press play, pause, fast forward, rewind, and stop on the Blu-ray player. You can also use the direction pad and enter button to navigate the Blu-ray menu. And you don't even need line of sight with the Blu-ray player, so you can store it in a cabinet while you control it through the TV. Now when you change to another source, the TV will read Disconnecting AnyNet Plus device. This just means your Blu-ray player will be waiting and still turned on until you are finished watching TV. When you're done watching TV, just press the power button on the TV or remote and it will automatically turn off the Blu-ray player.